Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays Europa Universalis for Helgoland. So this is now the third time I've tried to start this episode. In the previous two, it has crashed in the middle of 1664. So hopefully we'll have better luck this time. If you guys remember, in the last episode we got France, got a couple pieces of good luck. France formed a personal union under us, which is obviously huge, and Great Britain declared a succession war on us, which is also helpful, as it put us into a defensive war with them, which means that we can take their stuff potentially without actually fighting all of their allies. So we're just waiting for our fleet to get back to Europe. I'm going to go ahead and unpause. Brace yourself for the pop-ups. So Brazil has rivaled Castile instead of Portugal. Merge up this fleet. Bring our other armies over here to prepare to ferry them over for the German invasion of Great Britain. There's the British Navy. Let's see if they actually want to fight our Navy. Maybe I'll bring these guys down here. Doesn't look like they're going to offer battle. We got some Protestant zealots. Interesting. Okay. Those guys, put these guys on the ships. Send them over to siege London. What are you doing? Oh, protecting trade in the Caribbean. We lost an advisor we were using. Okay. So I'll have these guys siege Lincoln. And then we'll go down and get the army out of Spain and have them siege Cornwall. Tea. The last two times it was Chinaware, but tea is just as good, or almost as good. Actually, I'm not even sure. Is tea as good? Maybe it's not. Let's check the value. Chinaware is worth 3. Tea is, T Chinaware. Chinaware is worth 4.5. Tea is worth 3. So that's actually a little bit unlucky that the game has crashed twice in more than one way. So we'll see if it crashes again. Cruelty of mercenaries. I'll take the money. Wow, that was fast. Send you over to Marches to start that siege. Where their navy is. We lost 15. I think that was our Caribbean fleet. What they were doing in Iceland, I will never know. Let's go ahead and, I admit I like these new shipyard mechanics, but it does mean that you can't just create a naval template. Oh, they're already busy. And then start building light ships like you used to be able to. This is kind of annoying. Alright, so right around here is when the game usually crashes. So So we'll see if we can make it through 1664. Alright, so far so good. We've never made it this far before. Some more war galleons here. I think we have to upgrade most of our heavy fleets. Alright, we won the Siege of London. Go take Kent. Alright. Our shipyards still busy? Yes, they are. Right, finish the conversion. I don't think I'll leave that army. I think I need it right now. Brutus, a ruthless power monger. Nonsense. So Britain is currently running around occupying Canada. Oh, I can't move there, huh? Alright. Fine. I'll go beat up on these rebels. Oh, actually, we're movement locked. Cumbria is currently being blockaded by France. Clearly not our problem, since apparently there's no negative repercussions for that. Oh, now that time there are, but it's still not our problem. Siege of Cornwall is not going well. Prospering times. Bruno is renowned for our country's artistic achievement and blossoming economy. Authors, philosophers, and poets are flocking to Holland, and thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected, and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth, and many members of our new intellectual elite have ideas on how to improve various parts of our country. Base tax in Stettin. 25 military, 1 base manpower in Stettin. Oh, I can choose which development I want. Well, let's have a look at Stettin. Stettin is a manpower province. So let's grab 1 base manpower. Hold off a little bit on admin, spending admin points. It's going to take a ton to core London. 216, yeah. Peace offer from Great Britain. Ooh, that's nice. Take the land maintenance modifier, absolutely. Alright. Looks like we made it without crashing. Hooray! All I had to do was actually mention it on the recording. And I don't want a castle in Lesser Helgoland. Go away. I think we actually were using him. Yeah. What do we got? We're making 165 from trade and 33 from tariffs. So trade efficiency clearly superior. No, I'm not ready to peace out with you yet. Do you have any vassals? You don't. Okay, continue working our way down the list here. Siege of Cornwall has taken. Oh! This is going to be very costly, my trade fleet. But we should be able to, let's see, now that my main fleet is here, I want to retreat with my trade fleet, so my main fleet will start taking the damage. Because it has heavy ships, it can take more damage. Okay, wow, that was bloody. Alright, alright. So many more light ships to replace what we lost. Fortunately, we have lots of money. So, frigates. So we have a shipyard here. We have a shipyard here. We have a shipyard here. Shipyard here. So that's 80 more ships. Yeah, plenty of force limit for that. Okay. Alright, let's have you ferry my troops back. British fleet back to protecting trade in the English Channel. The good news is we won't need as many ships there after we take London. Alright, how did the Colonial War wind up? British Mexico and British Louisiana are fully occupied, but and we occupied Puerto Rico and St. Martin. Anything else? No. Alright, so we should be able to take a lot of colonial land as well. Thank you. Go ahead and wait for that to fall. Fabricate a claim on that and pull our diplomat back from here and relations with France. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy has 3 siege. No wonder that his sieges have been going so quickly. That obviously makes a huge difference. Alright. Pick these guys up while the picking up is easy. And then Britain. So, what do I want from you, Great Britain? Let's take... That's 54. It's 94. And let's see. Transfer that to German Mexico. Transfer that to German Mexico. Transfer that to New Germany. Transfer that to New Germany. Transfer that to New Germany. Probably won't be able to take all of this. occupied by Archipelago already. They have a claim on it. They have a claim on that too. Okay. Let's see what we can take. Let's see, let's start with that. Do I want to take Kent, or do I want to take a ton of colonial territory? I think I want to take a ton of colonial territory instead, because that way I can start fabricating claims on Great Britain, and yeah, so I'll take those two. We'll take all of British Louisiana. And we'll take London. And we'll humiliate you. 312 Diplo power. 32 overextension, mostly in the New World. 28 prestige. 44 power projection. And revoke your, that costs 6%. Might as well, that only costs 1%. Okay. Core it, and then we can go ahead and grab debt and loans. Then this fleet, this is a good time to upgrade it. A lot of it is damaged anyway. Okay, now that's my English Channel trade fleet. And we're up to 96% in the English Channel. That's pretty ridiculous. Zero province trade power? That can't be right. All right. Display is messed up. All right, so we'll wait for that fleet to get repaired, and then we'll send it back. Maybe what I'll do is I'll split it up. So let's say I'm going to take 7 heavies and um, 28 transports. I should really move the other one here. Actually go there. That's better. To a different shipyard to repair. The unrest here. 0 unrest. Good. Okay. France, you are currently loyal. All right, France. What is your liberty desire currently? 0%. Okay. France, it is time for you to convert to Protestant. Do it. So they're still loyal. Yeah, they're still, but it's up to 37. All right, that's fine. But in the long term, it will be better. Our relations will be much improved with you converting to Protestant. Can you get the discipline? How's my technology? Oh yeah, still 8 years ahead of time. All right, do it. Finish off offensive. That gives us 20% bonus discipline. Gives us letters of marque. The Liberation Act. National unrest -1, years of separatism -5. I don't want to spend. I don't think that's worth the admin points, though, especially when I can eventually get this. That is a pretty good policy, though. -5 more years of separatism. All right. So France, since you're still loyal, we still have a truce with Castile? No. Go feel about us. They're friendly, so we could get military access through them. The problem is, I want to take this, but I don't want to core it. Well, the development is really low. I want to take it because eventually I'm going to eat all of Castile, and I don't want them moving their capital overseas. It's probably worth putting a stop to that too, since if I'm going to go to war. All right. %, huh? All right, let's send you there. I'll give you a leader. I'll send you down to there. Send you to there. So these two armies will put on boats as soon as they're fixed. Almost there. Union separatists. Okay. Should not have to worry about them. We lost an advisor we weren't using. Alright, I'll wait one more month. More money. Eventually, I think Paradox will figure out that because while you have the modifier, the event can't trigger again, but while you don't have it, it can. Taking the money is just always much better. Okay. So this is the one that's going to go eventually to Indonesia. So we'll send it all the way down here. Hopefully we can get here in time to just seize those colonies. Yeah, sure. And we have a free colonist. I'm going to save it to finish off Madagascar because I'm going to be taking them quite soon. Okay, and this one we will send to Africa. All right, troops are almost in position. Our troops are in position. Let's declare war. We'll use the colonialism for the 50% cost. And we will make Kumasi the war goal. I don't care about making them co-belligerents. Oh, let's see, I could make Provence a co-belligerent. Give some territory to France. Bohemia, Trier, Castile, and Ferrara. Trier I don't care about. Bohemia could be kind of annoying. Sure, let's make Provence a co-belligerent. Declare war. Kumasi. Provence will be a co-belligerent. Do I want to make Savoy a co-belligerent? No, Provence is going to be plenty of territory to take in this war, I think, even for France. All right. Circulation of hostile publications, regrettable. Sure, fine, whatever. Minus 77%, huh? That will take a while. Okay. come into this war? Looks that way. Oh, that's quite a big army. I guess Naples is pretty big. Still, I think France should be able to take care of them. Does France have claims on any of this land? They don't. Oh, you've been doing, France. Okay. Where is my transport fleet that's supposed to be over here? Oh, it's up here. You should be protecting that colony. And I can send this guys to another dangerous one. Do I want to start? Let's finish colonizing over here. Oh, you can get Australia as a colonial nation? I didn't know that. Colonial nations. Yeah, you can. You can get Australia as a colonial nation. Yeah. Alright, let's start working on that. That must be new, because they always used to be considered Eastern instead of Western. Is this guy down here yet? Okay, he is. Do we want to take the war goal? Maybe we don't. So we can stay at war for longer. It's worth considering. More money. They left that siege. Probably smart of them. Let's see, if you arrived. You have arrived. 909. It's going to be close. 28th of November. 942. One more month, I think, and it would have finished. Okay. Let's go down and take the capital. To control the province. This. This is going to be interesting. Will it finish Oh, wait. 31st of December, and I control the province. All right. Seize it. And then head down here. There's no way a settlement will get there before it finishes anyway. 398 days, yeah. Unless we get a rebel uprising, which is possible, I suppose. How's France doing? Looks like they're doing okay. This one, on the other hand, I will send a colonist to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send these guys over to Madagascar. And these guys will continue on their way to Indonesia. One more month. All right. Go ahead and grab that. Baden, who are you fighting? Sure. All right, I think I'm actually gonna, this seems like a pretty good spot to end the episode. So, next time we're gonna continue our war against Castile and see what we can take from them, and we'll possibly start a war in China. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking the video, and until next time, have a terrific day.